All right, after we've chosen our documents, the next thing we have to do is we have to add the details for the transaction. So we can come over here and click on details. Now for me, this is the most important part of the transaction because in order to get the contract to auto-populate and make the other sections of Docusign work properly, it's very important that we get this set up properly. So once we're in the details section, what we'll do is we're going to click on edit. And once we click on edit, that will allow us to add in a bunch of the different information here. Now keep in mind that this information at this time does not auto-populate over, so you will have to do some double entry at this time. So I'm just going to add in the property information. And I can add in as little or as much, but I do have to basically add in the, at a minimum, add in the listing location address here. So I can come in here and I can add a listing date. I can add in an expiration date. And then on the right hand side, these are the people that are going to be in the transaction. Don't get confused and click over here and think that this is where we're going to add the people. We're going to add the people right here. So in this case, we had Sam Seller, and I can add in as little as information about him. So we'll say Sam Seller 2@gmail. And whatever I add in here will auto-populate. Now for myself, when I come in here and I add in listing agent 1, I want to make sure I add in as much information as I can here, because this will auto-populate, and if I don't, it won't auto-populate properly. So I'm just going to continue, add the information here. Now what I've been doing here in the listing agent, and this is probably going to vary by area, is I've been adding in my managing broker as listing agent 2. Okay, so I'm just going to add that person, and I'm not going to add any of the details here. And I'm going to click Save, and now I've added all the details for the transaction.